Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I'm Richard Allan. We talk about stocks on this channel, and guess what? Somebody had some great stuff for me to do to get rid of my headache. A lot of you suggested some illegal things. Some of you suggested some weird stuff, like certain places to press on my feet. I didn't do the illegal things, and I didn't play with my feet either, but my headache is gone. I rolled my back out, and I hung on my inversion table. Haven't set that up in a little while, and my headache is gone. It's magic. It's gone. I want to give you guys an update on Sensionics. Guys, it has been a red week, to say the least. It has been a rough week. Like if you guys seen IT Crowd, Aunt Irma came to visit this week, folks. Aunt Irma came, and it was not pretty. It was very bad. But I think this gives us, unless you think the market is caving down around us, that it's crumbling, this is a buying opportunity. In my mind, it's a buying opportunity. I'm almost, again, completely out of cash in my 10x portfolio over on my Patreon and my Discord because I bought a lot of stuff. Now, I leveraged up in a lot of position in like a few positions. I only have 3 positions in my 10x portfolio. But in my long-term portfolio, I purchased Sensionics at these prices because I'm really excited for this company. I think they're going to do some amazing things. Again, if you aren't familiar with what Sensionics does, they create a system. They have a system called EverSense. It's a continuous glucose monitoring system, and I hear from you guys in the comments every time I make a Sensionics video that, hey, I'm a doctor and this is amazing, or I'm a doctor, or my wife's a nurse, or I have diabetes and I use this product. I hear that from you guys that what they're doing, right? What the EverSense system is, it's a continuous glucose monitoring system that actually is surgically implanted into your body. It's a little capsule. It goes in your arm with a sensor that goes over the top of it, and it monitors your glucose. You can keep it in there right now for 90 days. They're working on FDA approval. It's already working in Europe, in the UK, and the EU. They're working on FDA approval for the same thing that stays in your arm for 180 days. FDA approval, like that's the next big catalyst for Sensionics. If we take a look at the chart, Sensionics is at $4.51 right now. It's down $5.25 today. It was down a lot, right? And it's dropped a ton from being at almost just over 550. It jumped up to 556 the other day, and now it's fallen. This is a big gap here, guys, but we're holding strong at this 550 range. I was thinking that it could fall to this 550 range. I was thinking it could potentially fall further, but I'm happy with, as red as the last couple days have been, I'm happy that it's holding up pretty well. Now, is there potentially more downside? Yes, absolutely. With every stock, there's potentially more downside, but there's some big catalysts coming up with Sensionics. Now, not only are we waiting on FDA approval for the 180-day glucose monitoring system, they're working on a 365-day, same thing, continuous glucose monitoring system that works for an entire year. And that is absolutely game-changing. Absolutely game-changing. It'll bring in a ton of revenue for them. You know, they're already bringing in revenue. But the 180-day approval, I think this stock could easily, I mean, we're at about a 1.7 billion. Where are we at? Yeah, $1.67 billion market cap right now. Guys, like 10x from here isn't difficult. It's not difficult for this company. It could happen this year if the right things happen for them. We compared this company to Dexcom, right? Just in my last video, we talked about Dexcom. Dexcom does very similar things to Sensionics. They have continuous glucose monitoring device. They're probably the biggest manufacturer of CGM devices in the world. They do have other competitors like Medtronic and others, but Dexcom is a $40 billion company. It's a massive, massive company. I think Senseonics could get to 10 billion this year, potentially. It could even get to 15, 16 billion this year. It really, really could. On the right news, on the right revenue numbers, on the right sentiment. If the world is crumbling like some people think it is happening right now, because it's been a couple red days, then Senseonics may not have a good month or year. However, there will be winners. Even in a bear market, there will be winners, and I believe in this company. I really, really do. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I'm betting quite a bit of money in my long-term portfolio that Senseonics will do well. But guys, I seriously, I can't say it enough about Senseonics. I think what they're doing is amazing. For long-term investments, I look for companies that not only can I hopefully make some money on, but I look for companies that are hopefully making a difference in people's lives. And I think that's what Senseonics is doing. And I think that because I hear from you guys in the comments that Senseonics is either indirectly or directly changing your lives, okay? Or the people around you. That's why I like Senseonics long term. Now, this stock, if we go to all time, right? This stock used to be a $5 stock. Back here in June of 2018, it was a $5.29 stock. We literally Senseonics hit all-time highs yesterday. That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I'm excited to see that because I think this is just the beginning. I think it's just the beginning. But look at this drop. Could there be downside from here? Absolutely. And every investment you make in the market is risky, and you have to be willing to lose any amount of money that you put into the market. However, when you invest in companies like Senseonics, like Nano Dimensions, like BNGO, like Amazon, Apple, companies that you know are great companies, but that could be even better companies in the future, that's when I think you win in the markets. That's when I think you win. That's when I think you hedge against these crazy red days, these crazy red times, these potential market corrections or crashes, whatever you want to call it. That's the difference between building, just a kind of a boring portfolio or potentially generational wealth for you and your family. So, I believe in this company. I really, really, really do. To the point where if it does drop further, I will be adding more to my long-term portfolio. Now, listen. Now, some stocks, if they drop, could be like grabbing a falling knife, right? You're trying to grab, you're trying to average down, and it just never stops. If fundamentals change, if something changes with Senseonics, maybe they don't get FDA approval because the FDA is like, screw you. Not gonna happen. I don't know, right? That may change my short-term perception of Senseonics. Now, not receiving FDA approval on their 180-day device wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would be a short-term negative catalyst for the stock that would bring the price of the shares down. I would almost certainly sell and buy back lower because they would probably, right, apply for FDA approval again and maybe work out the kinks and figure it out, okay? I think this company has enough cash on hand to do some great things in the future. I think they have the right research. I think they have the right partners with partners like Essentia. Again, guys, I'm really, really excited about Senseonics. I know you know that. You guys were asking me for an update on Senseonics, and I think it's time to buy. I still don't think it's too late. And I've been saying that. Look, I had somebody thank me. I was on somebody else's live stream just chatting. Mr. Investalot. If you watch anything on BNGO, you know who he is. I was in his live stream just chatting everybody up, having fun. It was really fun. He did a great job. Somebody in his chat thanked me for getting them into NNDM in $2 and some odd cents. Now, I have nothing to do with Senseonics. But I really don't think, barring some crazy market crash or correction, that this is the wrong time to be getting into Sensionics. I really don't. But again, I'm always going to say I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. Blah, blah, blah. Allegedly. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I appreciate you. I am so happy that my headache is gone. And I want to thank you guys. Like, whoever typed in my comments and said, hey, do this or do that, even if it was illegal, thank you for giving me some tips, because some of them worked. It was actually somebody in my Discord that gave me the right tip. But all of those other tips could work too. I don't know. Maybe I just needed to drink more water. I don't know. I actually drink quite a bit of water. But guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. As always, if you didn't already do it, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.